Biscuit, 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 biscuit. You know, those video years ago of a British woman that had Tourette's.
Biscuit. How? Biscuit.
Take the biscuit.
How? Biscuit. Biscuit. Biscuit.
And all she would say is biscuit, which I found extraordinarily funny because she would just say biscuit instead of like, I don't know, like fuck or, you know, I don't know, black people, you know, something that would be offensive. She would say biscuit. I've always found the concept of Tourette's funny, even though I know it's like a debilitating disease where you really have no control over what you say. But it's just a funny disorder. Like you're going to repeat a word over and over again, or repeat a phrase or a tick. It's God's way of saying fuck you. Just biscuit, biscuit, black people. So today is Tuesday, and because it's Tuesday, I thought I would do a tutorial on Tuesday. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been uploading constantly. I've been uploading nonstop. Your boy's out here on the grind. All right, yesterday I uploaded a life hack video. Thank you for watching it. Today, it's Tuesday, so I'm uploading a tutorial because the first letter on Tuesday is T, and I thought I would do a tutorial on Tuesday because of the consonants, assonance. So let's just jump right into it. Of course, it goes without saying, if you want to support the channel, you should buy the merch. Link is in the description below. Or check out the Pigcake Magic Academy. $5 a month, 2 videos every single week going over card, coin stuff. Today I uploaded a killer video. Little bit of a killer video, nice little bit of a force using a tilt. And I uploaded to the piggybackers, which is a $1 tier, a nice little bit of a fancy false cut, because that's the sort of person I am. Check it out, over 400 videos already, all available to you the moment you sign up. Oh boy, what a wonderful world that we live in. So let's just jump right to the crotch cam here. Look at how fair this trick is. Look at how fair this trick is. If this trick was any more fair, my father would come back. So you hand a deck to the participant, or you could have them pick 3 cards because obviously it's Corona time, so they can't be necessarily touching your cards. So if you want, you could just have them call stop on 3 random cards. But ultimately, we have 3 cards that are picked here, and we tell the spectator to just look at one of these cards and think of one. Just think of one, don't say anything out loud. So these cards are gonna go in your pocket here, and you're gonna try to gauge what card the spectator picked. You're trying to gauge them based on their cues, and you go perfect. Perfect. The fact that you twitched a little bit tells me that's not your card. That definitely tells me that's not your card. Sir, I'm gonna ask you a very embarrassing question. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a very embarrassing question. I want you to answer as fast as possible. You ready? How big is the head of your penis? Not the shaft, just the head. Perfect, that tells me everything I need to know. It's not this card either. Sir, for the first time, name the card you were thinking of. And in this case, a spectator might say, I was thinking of the Joker. I was thinking of the Joker. Well, you reach into your pocket, and guess what? You pull out the very Joker they were thinking of, the 1 card left in your pocket. Oh boy, man, you proved that you read their mind. Not only did you prove that you were able to penetrate their mind, but also now you know how big their head is in terms of the shaft, the head ratio. I've always had this running joke of a penis that's all head. How funny that would look. It's just a penis, but it's all head. It's no shaft, it's just head. So this is a very simple trick. All we're gonna do is rely on a little bit of an old principle. Now, what I love about this is that this goes back to expert card technique, Royal Road, this concept of memorizing a stack, in this case, a small stack of 3, and then using that as the method. And the great part about this trick is that it resets every time. You see that? I still have 2 cards in my pocket if you haven't figured out how that works. So you just need 2 cards that don't matter, and you place these inside of your pocket. I almost had my spick accent come out there for a second, but I had to repress it because I don't want ice to knock down the doors and take me back. I don't want to see Alexander Ocasio-Cortez crying outside of my cage again. That was a very traumatizing experience. So here it's very simple. All we're gonna do is we're gonna have the spectator shuffle and mix the deck, and they could actually take out 3 cards, any 3 cards that they want. In this case, let's say they take out these 3. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to take these 3, you're going to look at them, and you're going to memorize them. So you're going to memorize the order of the cards. In this case, Joker 4, 5. If you can't memorize a set of 3 cards for approximately 30 seconds, then you really should change professions, change hobbies. Might I suggest anal? So here we have Joker 4, 5, and that's what I remember. And you have the spectator think of any one of these cards. Just think of one, don't say anything out loud. And you take these cards and you're going to place them inside of your pocket, but you're going to place them behind the other 2 cards. So right now in your pocket is as follows. We have 2 cards followed by 3 potential cards that the spectator could be thinking of. That goes inside of your dirty, disgusting pocket. Of course, the spectator is not aware of those previous 2 cards. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to pretend to gauge the spectator and try to read their mind. You're going to say, perfect, think of your card, say it over and over in your head. All right. That little twitch you just did tells me it's not this one. Definitely tells me it's not this one. Okay. And ham it up how you want. All right. This is the opportunity that you have for presentation in your magic. So at this point, you could say, I want you to remember that time your father left you. All right. Remember the time your father left you and you were there on the steps and you said, Daddy, no, I know what African-American fathers mean when they say you're going to go to the corner store for milk. I know what that means, Dad. Please come back. And your dad said, bitch, I'm gonna go get milk, and if I come back, it's none of your goddamn business, all right? Remember that. Perfect. That tells me everything I need to know about the card that you picked. I don't think it's this one either. And of course, all I've done is I've just taken out those 2 cards in the front. That's it. So right now what's left in my pocket are the 3 cards that I've memorized that are the potential cards that the spectator could have picked. So in this case, the Joker, the 4, and the 5, and I know their order. So at this point, you tell the spectator for the first time, I want you to let everybody know the card you were thinking of. That's a very important line because the implication is that I already know. So you're letting everybody else know what the card that they're thinking of, which they can't possibly know unless they do a better job at reading minds than you do. Of which case you shouldn't be here. They should be in your position. They should be doing the magic if they could do that. So you tell them, let everybody else know what's the card that you had in mind. Now here's the thing, depending on the card they named, you're gonna have to do a little bit of digging because if they name the middle card, that's really the only card that you gotta work on. So if they say the Joker, easy. You just reach in, you grab the first card and you turn it over and it's the Joker. If they say the 5, that's also easy because you're just reaching in the back and grabbing that 5. So you got to make sure to practice this little bit here. When you reach into your pocket, you can get that middle card and it's not going to look like you're fishing in your pocket that long. So that's going to be the hard part of this particular trick if they happen to name the middle card. But 2 out of 3 times, it's going to go either the top card or the bottom card and you're going to have an easy time. There's only going to be that one time in, I would say 3 mathematically, that you're going to have to reach into your pocket and struggle a little bit to pull out that middle card. But as long as you make it look natural, then it's going to be fine. But as I mentioned earlier, you see what this does? This leaves you reset for the next time. So you could do this trick over and over again because now you have 2 other random cards in your pocket. So you could keep this trick going and going until the cows come home. I say cows because obviously I don't mean my father. My father's not coming home. But it's a very simple trick. All you got to do is just memorize those 3 cards for 30 seconds and you're good to go. If you could do that, you could do this trick. Oh boy, man, what a wonderful little bit of a magic trick here. And what I like about it too is again that reset. It resets instantly. Okay, I realize I turned my camera up too much. I think here is a good middle point. There you go. That's nice. We're all good here. But what I like is that it resets. It resets by itself. You don't need to set up again. You set it up once and you're good to go. You can just do it over and over again. And all it takes is 30 seconds of memorizing the order of those 3 cards and you're good. All right, that's it. I like the trick. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching these videos. I know it's a hard time. All right, it's hard times here. But you know what? We could all make it easy for each other. Okay? Don't be like my father. Come back. Come back to the next video like this one. Do everything that people do when it comes to videos. Give me the love that my father never gave me. And maybe you might get it back. I don't know if you believe in karma. I don't know if you believe in gods that give people Tourette's. I'm going to go figure out different ways to use a... Oh boy, what do we got around me? Let's see what we got around me. Okay. A Febreze air freshener. I'm going to figure out different ways to use a Febreze air freshener to open up a box of How to Read Minds by Peter Turner and Illusionist. I also have the fiddle stick coming, by the way. I ordered a fiddle stick from Illusionist because they had a 90% off sale. So you could expect a review on that. Sorry, Adam Wilber. The Fiddlestick by Adam Wilber. It's not by Illusionist. It's by Adam Wilber. So I'm going to be reviewing the Fiddlestick by Adam Wilber in an upcoming video. So look out for that. Little bitch.